Hello and welcome to another edition of National Focus. I'm your presenter Mervin. Thank you for joining us. Coming up, the Northeast Comprehensive Secondary School launches the Youth Empowerment for Sports program. Almost $100 million secured for low-carbon climate-resilient strategy, and Dominica recognizes sportsmen and women at the National Sports Awards. Stay tuned for these and other stories right after the break.
The black cicatoca fungus can survive on banana and plantain leaves even after they have been cut from the tree. Farmers and hucksters are encouraged to use alternate cushioning material when moving produce from farm to the market. Do not use banana and plantain leaves as cushioning. It is against the law to move banana and plantain trash from the field. Obey the law and stop the spread of black cicatoca today.
Welcome back. Time now for the details of the news. 60 students of the Northeast Comprehensive Secondary School will be the first group to pilot UNICEF's Youth Empowerment for Sports initiative. On Wednesday, the school population and education administrators were part of a ceremony to officially launch the program. Chief Education Officer Melina Fontin says the Ministry of Education does much more than provides a seat at school for students, but is involved in implementing appropriate and creative programs which together creates a suitable learning environment for learners. The education officer praised the school for its accomplishments in realizing a decrease in negative behavior. This, she says, is the beginning of the work ahead.
Everything is not perfect, and therefore we have to keep looking for and finding ways to improve life for everyone, staff and students at Northeast Comprehensive School. We know that you are very good with sports. You have emerged national champions in both male and female categories on numerous occasions, and we are proud of you for doing that. We, however, need more of you involved in sports to not only get into the game, but to be engaged in the part where your life skills are developed in preparation for your venture out into society as an independent person. We want to ensure that you are provided with opportunities so that when you do graduate, all of you, from this institution, you are empowered to manage your future, to write that resume for work or that application for college, and that you have the discipline to withstand the negatives that may come your way or to embrace the positives.
Principal of the Northeast Comprehensive Secondary School, Steve Hippolyte, told the ceremony that the program is welcomed by both teachers and students, since his school is always seeking innovative ways to enhance learning.
We are happy to be on board to be the one piloting this student empowerment project through sports, and we are really looking forward to great things. Our parents, I want to appeal to you in particular and ask you to the fact that the school has taken this initiative. We have met with you. Nice to see you here today. Please support the initiative. Continue to support your students and liaise with the school for the betterment of our students. Students, I want to ask you to grasp at this opportunity. Like I said, out of 116 persons who signed up and showed interest, 16 of you were selected. You have already demonstrated your interest to us. We hope that you can continue to be motivated, continue to be a part of the program. Let us all work and make it a success so that we can boast to the other schools, set the trail, blaze the trails for successes at the school. So please take full advantage of this program. You all are fully aware, we have met with you now, you all are aware of what it is that we have written forward.
Senior Education Officer for Secondary Schools, Wendy Henderson, delivered the charge. She first addressed teachers.
Let me also say a special thanks to the teachers who will be participating in this program. We are supposed to be motivating these students. We have a lot to do as teachers to motivate our students. There's a need for cooperation of all. We have to be good examples, not only in the classroom, but also out of the classroom. We've heard of things like intrinsic and extrinsic motivation, okay? We have to try to instill in those students what that means and try to help them to develop in order that they master these skills. It is important that as teachers you give them positive feedback.
To students, Henderson had this to say.
You are the first set of a group of many, and I want you to seriously think of how fortunate you are. And we are hoping at the end of the exercise you will say it was worth it, that you will have benefited something from this exercise. And it is not only just going on the court and playing. You will be taught about teamwork, and we have to recognize also that we have to obey. We have to obey. We have to listen. The persons, the facilitators, the teachers, we cannot be rude to them. We will benefit in the long run. I am here to implore, to challenge you this morning to think seriously, spend a few minutes and reflect and see what you want out of your life. We want something positive for you, and we hope that in the end that you will benefit also.
Eileen King was UNICEF's representative at the launching of the Youth Empowerment for Sports program.
We at UNICEF, we're working with the Ministry of Education and the staff at Northeast Comprehensive to help teachers develop skills to work with you, to find strategies to meet the learning needs of each and every student here today. This particular program is focusing on sports and using sports-based strategies. Students learn differently, we all know that, and teachers need to employ a range of strategies to help you students learn the best that you can. I'm now asking you, imploring you, to work with your teachers to meet them halfway. Give them your attention, your dedication. Complete your assignments, do your homework. Work with them as they work with you to help you become the best that you can be. Work together to make Northeast Comprehensive School the best school in Dominica. From what I've heard and from what I've seen so far, it tells me that you're on the right track. And I take my hat off to the teachers, to the parents, to you, the students at Northeast Comprehensive, in taking the road, in utilizing the opportunities that have been placed before you.
UNICEF leads and supports several similar programs around the world. The government of Dominica has secured almost $100 million from the World Bank for its low-carbon resilience strategy. This was confirmed on Monday by Minister for Environment, Natural Resources, Physical Planning and Fisheries, Dr. Kenneth Darrow. Honorable Darrow, who was addressing the DLP rally in St. Joseph on Monday, says the strategy was developed in response to the United Nations call for a green economy.
Over $40 million towards cliff stabilization and road development in the southeast Castle Bruce Peninsula area. $12 million to address the Dewey Cliff situation. Over $5 million towards the construction of storm drains across the island. $8 million towards the West Coast Water Project. $6 million to be spent in the agricultural sector on the development of climate-resilient crops and soil stabilization and food security. Money is to be reserved for fast relief emergency response after natural disasters, land management projects, and the list goes on and on. Ladies and gentlemen, a comprehensive package of projects of almost $100 million to be pumped into the Dominican economy over the next 2 to 3 years.
Dr. Darrow believes that the package of projects will result in major benefits for nationals across the country.
It comes at a time when foreign aid is at an all-time low, and the fact that we have been able to discharge this quantum of money speaks volumes to the ability of your government to attract grant and concessionary loan resources. Equally important is the fact that institutions such as the World Bank, the European Union, and a number of other international financial institutions and friendly governments continue to entrust us with resources towards our national programs.
In more news, the Ministry of Health is taking all actions necessary to manage the spread of the chikungunya virus. The virus is transmitted to humans by infected Aedes aegypti mosquitoes. A significant number of cases have been confirmed in communities across Dominica and the region. The health minister says quite a lot has been done by the Ministry of Health to curb the further spread of the virus.
The most important thing we have to do is to keep Dominica clean. We must wage war on mosquitoes, and we must keep Dominica clean. We have noticed that now that we are fogging in the mornings, that the mosquito population has gone down. So we are continuing whatever we have to do to keep Dominica in a situation whereby we can live with that chikungunya for a while.
The government of Dominica continues to invest significant amount of financial resources in the development of sports. Minister for Sports and Youth Affairs, Honorable Justina Charles, who is also parliamentary representative for the Granby constituency, highlighted some of government's major investments as she addressed a political rally of the ruling DLP in St. Joseph on Monday.
It's amazing to see the amount of work that we have done in Grand Fond, to the tune of $602,000 in Grand Fond. The people of Grand Fond labor cut to a fight, and that is just sports. The people of La Plaine, I am calling your names because persons come and they tell you they are working, but you don't see it. They talk and you don't see it. But I am calling you so that you can make reference to what I am talking about. The people of La Plaine, you are now your playing field. We spent so far $166,000 on your playing field, and the contractor assured me that as soon as he's finished with Grand Fond, I can tell you he's finished with Grand Fond, he is now going to complete La Plaine playing field. So La Plaine, your own, is soon to complete. Loubier, I know the people of Loubier, Honorable Ambrose, your people are long awaiting your playing field in Loubier. And Honorable Ambrose, through funds by this Labour Party administration, will soon ensure that your playing field is there.
As part of government's thrust to further promote sports, Prime Minister Honorable Roosevelt Skerrit also announced plans for the construction of an indoor sporting facility with a sitting capacity of no less than 3,000. There are major plans ahead for the development of the Soufriere constituency. That's according to Ian Pinard, who will represent the Dominica Labour Party at the next general elections in the Southern constituency. Pinard said a lot has been achieved over the years by the current administration, but there is much more to come.
I can say to the people in Galion, Point Michel, Scottsdale and Soufriere that more progress is coming. We have already cleaned up the Brooklyn playing field, repaired the Rose Hill Road in Soufriere, and renovated the Soufriere basketball court, soon to be relocated to the Brooklyn playing field. Completed the Savannah roads in Scottsdale. Plans are in place to build a retaining wall in Subuli, Point Michel, to protect the homes that have been affected by the trough of December 2013. Renovate the basketball court in Point Michel and Scottsdale, to name a few.
The Roosevelt Skerrit-led government continues to initiate programs designed to improve the lives of the island's indigenous people. Minister for Caribbean Affairs, Honorable Ashton Grano, told DLP supporters at a rally on Monday that millions have been spent in his constituency in a variety of sectors, including housing, social services, and road rehabilitation.
Under the Caribbean Territory Community Capacity Building Project, worth over $8 million, we have seen training for our people. We have seen infrastructural development. We have seen the Saliba Primary School being constructed. We have seen houses amounting to millions of dollars, which help to uplift the well-being of our people and the housing stock in our communities. So, ladies and gentlemen, Labour, Katawai.
In more news, the top performers in sports for 2013 were locally recognized on Wednesday evening at the 8th Annual National Sports Awards at the Fortune Hotel. Most valuable players in various sporting disciplines were acknowledged in Part 1 of the awards, including male and female MVPs in athletics, basketball, football and volleyball. In Part 2, Lime got the award for Top Sponsor of the Year. Other awards went to Special Olympics Athlete of the Year, Andrina Aaron, Top Commentator Ozzy Luce, Top Reporter Gavin Richards, Umpire Lennox Abraham and Coach Thomas Kentish. iPhone's Athletics Club was awarded Club of the Year and Top Committee and Sporting Village of the Year, Marigot. The Dominica Football Association got the Association of the Year. Shani Angle was announced Female Youth Athlete of the Year. The prestigious Sportswoman of the Year went to Fia Lafor.
This 19-year-old is on an athletics scholarship at the University of Maryland. In 2013, Thea was named MVP by the Dominica Amateur Athletics Association. She set 2 national records in the triple jump and high jump. She won bronze medals in the under-20 girls triple jump and under-20 girls high jump at the 2030 Character Games in the Bahamas. Lafor was also among the medal winners at the Pan Am Games Junior Championship in Colombia. At the meet, she won a bronze medal in the triple jump in the under-20 girls category. Nominee number 3, Sportswoman of the Year, Thea Lafor.
Male Youth Athlete and Sportsman of the Year went to Gian Benjamin.
At age 19, Gian Benjamin already has a very impressive resume in cricket at both the local and regional levels. In 2013, he got recognition as the most improved wicketkeeper in the Digicel Premier League and was selected to the Dominica senior cricket team for the Windward Islands senior tournament. He represented the Dominica State College in the United Insurance under-20 secondary schools and scored a century. He also scored a century in the Dominica Cricket Association under-19 league when he captained the Eastern team. On the regional scene, he captained the Dominica under-19 team to the Windward Islands under-19 tournament in Grenada and was selected to the Windward Islands under-19 cricket team as the wicket keeper.
According to Youth and Sports Minister Honorable Justina Charles, the Labour Party government recognizes the importance of sports to youth development in and out of season.
Pausing to show gratification is always a wonderful gesture, and this evening is dedicated to do just that. Let me at this time salute all our sportsmen and women for their commitment towards sports development in 2013 and say to our outstanding ones who will be recognized here this evening, this is a tangible show of our appreciation, but always be confident that our support goes beyond this evening's occasion. As you dream and believe in your dreams, you can be comforted by the fact that you have the support of a government with the best track records of sporting infrastructural development. It is the government which brought you the Windsor Park Stadium, which now affords us the opportunity to witness international cricket on our home soil. The prospects of being able to perform before one's home crowd on the international stage must be an inspiration to any young man or woman.
National Sports Coordinator Trevor Shillingford told the ceremony that public support means everything to athletes. He also hopes that national recognition will inspire both upcoming and seasoned players.
The support of the wider society is key to improve performances on the field of sport. Being present to celebrate with us reminds of the tangible show of appreciation which was responsible for getting us this far. As we continue to develop the sports product, we are mindful that participation in Dominica is done at the amateur level, and as such, the need for showing recognition in tangible ways is given great importance. Therefore, the National Sports Awards continues to form a significant part of this sports development process.
And that's the English segment of the news. McPherson St. Luce is next with the Creole highlights.
Allô tout le monde, bienvenue à ces nouvelles en créole. Non moins, c'est McPherson St. Louis. Premièrement, Premier ministre Honorable Roosevelt Skerritt a annoncé plan pour faciliter nos sports en Dominique. Premier ministre Skerritt fait parole ça là quand il délivre le point d'adresse en convention Labour Party Dominicain lundi qui était attendu par autant 1000 Dominicains. Thème Parti Labour qui travaille, descend bien formidable et puis c'est 1000 moun là qui attendaient rallye là. Parti là aussi ni thème changement en bas Labour, c'est celle choix Dominicain, puis parti là qui travaille en l'intérêt Dominicain. Supportant Labour Party Dominique tape opportunité pour être temps de développement payant ensemble et puis d'autres plans pour continuer le développement pays là. Dominicain aussi tape opportunité, plan gouvernement pour construire un base avion international en Dominique. Alors, nouvelle, Discover Dominic Authority lancé mois touriste où l'on a annoncé plusieurs événements pour mois longue célébration là. Yon lo activité information qui prend place en bas thème Tourism is everybody's business. Chef la place Discover Dominic Authority Nikima John Baptiste fait parole qui bagay neuf yon lancé que c'est pas une information industrielle et puis aussi c'est pas une bagay qui affecte yon open day tourist qui prend place à le 23 mai ensemble et puis workshop trainement pour stakeholders industriels. Activité de fest qui est aussi formée par mois touriste. Mois touriste qui a aussi voué jazz en créole le 8 juin et puis après ça d'autres événements. Compagnie qui fait contribution pour l'industrie là aussi taper recognition. On a nouvelle célébration journée Afrique Kakoué et puis on l'a activité l'année 2014. Si l'on reste mon division culture, exhibition et puis discussion qui a commencé l'activité là, le 19 pour le 21 mai.
Lundi 19 mai, nous avons ouvert à 5 h. Nous avons parlé, il y a une exhibition et puis ça qu'a fait, comme on dit, en Harlem Plaza, nous avons qui village Afrique. Exhibition là, kakoui pour toute semaine là. So moun peut rentrer n'importe jour, garder ça qui là qu'a exposé. Nous avons une discussion et puis différents monde. Ça qu'a organisé par organisation jeunesse nationale et you can retrouver ça à Arawak. Ça c'est mardi 19. Non, mardi le 20 mai. Le 21 mai, encore, ça c'est une autre discussion. Et Kainaya Bingi, organisation Kainaya Bingi, vous pouvez aller ça en village Afrique. Le thème là c'est comment grand moun kale moutoué jeunesse pour embrasser héritage Afrique et puis passer héritage ça là bas enfants nous et enfants nous.
Et puis finalement, le ministre de l'Éducation tient dernier une compétition MAF Power Contest jeudi. Compétition là qui tape pour Banque Nationale Dominique pour place en Caille Culture Arawak en Wozo. Compétition là, c'était une initiative ministre de l'Éducation fait des guions plus intéressants en sujet MAFs. Compétition là, tenir des manière sujet là, ça ou quoi maintenant MAFs ou bien pour faire calculation. Yon l'école tout mon pays, ça c'est premier et puis l'école secondaire pour pas en compétition là, en parmi l'école SDA, Charlottesville, Quality Home, St. John's Primary, Roseau, en parmi d'autres. Banque Nationale Dominique fait contribution $40,000 l'année pour chaîne compétition là. Messieurs, mesdames, ça c'est tout pour nouvelle en créole pour présent. Non, moi c'est McPherson St. Louis. Au revoir.
Coming up next, your tip of the day.
in-studio discussions, insight, Creole News, Road to the Throne, Calypso, Creole Festival, Carnival, and lots more local programming. See it all on the Government Information Service, your first for local news.
Insufficient shut-eye appears to increase production of the stress hormone cortisol, which regulates appetite. High levels seem to worsen binging and hunger. Moreover, too little sleep could keep your body from burning carbohydrates, which translates to more stored body fat. And that's all for this edition of National Focus. We always welcome your suggestions and comments. Drop us an email at gis@dominica.gov.dm or visit our website at news.gov.dm. Friend us on our Facebook page and be sure to like our GIS Dominica fan page. You can also catch up on past National Focus newscasts on our GIS Dominica YouTube channel. On behalf of the entire news production team, I am Mervin. Thank you for watching.